Yes everybody, welcome down to the channel, welcome to another episode of Break 30, and today it's going to happen. I say at the start of every video, but I'm playing well, I'm playing much better. The last episode with Mac Boucher at the Faldo didn't go well. We played our own ball just to kind of see where we were at relative to breaking 30, and it turns out on that particular day, miles away. But today's going to be very different. I'm feeling good, feeling fresh. I'm on the back nine of the fire course here at Jumeirah Golf Estates. I know a golf course that I know very well. I've shot some decent scores with just one ball. So today with two balls, better ball, I'm going to break 30. And the premise of this series, as I keep alluding to, is being confident under par, getting used to making birdies, thriving off the birdies, and trying to make even more, and not kind of resting on your laurels, not getting defensive, being aggressive and trying to force as many birdies, force the issue as much as I possibly can. So then it becomes natural to make birdies, it becomes exciting to make birdies, and it's not a scary thought process to go under par, which, now that I said it out loud, sounds ridiculous. I'm not scared of going under par, but it's hard to go under par. So this video, this series, is all about trying to shoot low. So let's get onto this 10th tee, back nine of fire course. Coming for it, let's do it. First hole, 462 yard par 4, probably, let me think, yeah, probably the hardest hole on this back nine, to be honest. Long par 4, generally into wind as it is today. Bunker left, bunker right. Definitely feel like there's pressure off because I've got two attempts of hitting the fairway. With a driver that I love, that's a bit blocky. It's not going too far right though. I'm not sure if it's cleared the bunker or if it's in it. Sent the TSI 3 over to Dubai. I'm absolutely loving it. I might be taking this back to England and replacing the TSR 2, because this thing has just felt incredible since having it back in my hands. Oh, middle of the fairway, pured. Okay, second ball, hit the middle of the fairway, sloped off a little bit to the left. First ball was in that bunker. So, thankfully, one of the balls hits the fairway. Right, 175 flag, which is a perfect 7-iron. Slightly uphill, 160 to clear the bunkers. So, definitely got enough club to clear the bunker. So, I'm just gonna go straight at it. I know where that flag is as well. It's on the right portion of the green, so I can't miss this right. I've got plenty of room left. So, I'm gonna go at the flag. Hit it straight, great. If it draws, great. That's on the money. If that's the right yardage, that could have gone in the hole. This is the day, guys. Stay tuned to the end. I'm doing it. 28, 28, right. Just in case that was a little bit short, just because of the launch pad that I'm on here, I'm just gonna try and nail this a bit longer. I've just pulled it a touch. Right, well, the first one was a very good shot. I'm just not sure if it quite had enough, but it was all over the flag. All right, first shot was a good one. Really happy with that one. I enjoyed that approach. It did feel very good. It looked really good in the air. Not far to go now at all. This would be an amazing little start. 3, 6, 9, about 12 foot or so for birdie. Little bit left to right. Obviously two opportunities, but I'm not going too far left. I'm just going to go on the edge. I'm not hit it. Oh, it just needed that line with a bit more pace, or that pace with a bit more break. That's the hardest thing about putting, isn't it? 50% of what I just did then was correct, but the other 50% said no. I actually went cack-handed then, but the last couple of days I've been playing and practicing, I have gone normal grip, so I'm going to go back to my normal grip here. Just kind of right hand below left is like it's more conventional. It's disappointing. It's part of the game that just let me down. I know statistically from 12 foot I'm not going to hole out that many times, but I don't hole enough. If you watch my content often enough, you will know that I just don't hold enough. I think after missing one low, I've got to be missing the next one high, haven't I? Well, or rolling it in, obviously. Right, that is what I call probably the hardest hole on this back 9, although the next is a par 3 from 220 yards. So let's get the next out of the way, then it's a birdie fest. After the disappointment of that first hole, you know what? I hit a great drive, good second shot, hit a very good first attempt, but the second one was awful. We're on a 215 yard par 3 now. Wind slightly into and off the right hand side. I'm a little bit stuck on clubs. Numbers wise, it is a 5 iron. Maybe the wind, it could be a 4 iron, but I always feel like this play is a bit shorter. So I'm actually going to hit the 5 and then we'll assess it from there. I'm going to go at the right bunker, right green side bunker with a bit of shape, and also the wind's going to help me shape it as well. Perfect strike, massive height, draw, beautiful. I wish I could see where that is. It just felt so good off the face, so clean. I'm just a bit worried that it is on the short side. So for that reason, I'm going to try and play a 4 iron in the exact same way, so it's like a nice high draw. But that was honestly it just felt spectacular. I am just a little worried it may have just lost a bit of distance. It's a carbon copy. Stay on that line, stay on that line. I feel like that's better, but I can't see. It's so hard to see the golf ball land here sometimes, or at least it is with my eyes. Let's see when we get up there. My instinct was correct and the club change was correct as well. That's the 4 iron. Just round there, just next to the bunker on the edge, is the 5 iron. Good change of club. Right. Let's do it. Always feel more confident with the flag out. I feel like I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it just feels like I'm playing proper golf when the flag comes out. A weird thing to think. I get a lot of comments actually saying I don't take much time over my putts, and to be honest I do. I just do it off camera because otherwise the video would be 4 times longer. So I do kind of read the green, I do look at it, I try and hold it basically. You guys just see a slightly shortened version. All right, downhill, left to right. I'm going back to this grip again, it feels a bit more comfortable. In you go. We're under par. We're off, I told you. Oh yes, I should have birdied that first. There should be 2 under, but I'm 1. And I've got some really good opportunities coming up. We're doing it today, guys, I'm telling you. 1 under par, through 2 holes, and now we come to what is potentially a drivable par 4. Now, about 4 years ago, I played with European Tour player Grant Forrest. This was our playoff hole because we were all square, and he drove the green. Still wounds me to this day, as you can tell, because I'm still talking about it. 330 yards to the middle, 310 to the front edge. I've got a 3-wood and I've got a driver, mainly because I want to see where the driver goes first. If I get into trouble with it, I'm going to go down to a 3-wood for a bit more safety off the tee. But I've got to go away. I'm going to go over the bunkers on the right with the driver, see where we can end up, see if we can get close. It's not a bad line. It depends on that very first bounce. It's a bit tree bound. Oh, that's all right. That'll give me the license now to hit this again. Good shot, just didn't really draw on me. Stayed dead straight, got a really nice kind of favourable bounce. It's probably not even on grass actually. It's probably on the wasteland, but I'm confident enough, especially with 2 attempts. This one can go a bit straighter, please. That's not as good. It's actually the exact same line, but it's just a bit of a spinnier hit. Tried to hit it a bit harder, bounced out of it. Yeah, I've seen it down. Okay, so first one looks like it's the one that we like. When you catch a driver really well compared to when you catch it really spinny, there was a 30-yard difference between these 2 tee shots. First one, I told you, it worked out well. I obviously just kind of hit either the path or the bit of wasteland back there, but we've got a clear view of the flag. We've got another chance of birdie here, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this series, for me personally, is a great series. I've got to be confident, I've got to be positive in getting up and down in these sort of scenarios. Got a 54 degree, got to pitch it on the front edge of the green. Just let it release up the slope, right to left, down the slope. Not sure. Go on, go on, go, go, go. I had the right idea, it's just not quite gone far enough. So, I suppose with it being rough, I'm supposed to drop it. Not really makes too much of a difference. Right, probably pitch just a little bit further on now, be a bit more aggressive. Back foot, just let it run. Wrong side of the slope. Perfect for distance, wrong line. Let's go and see which one's closest, because we need to make that. We can't let this opportunity slip. First one was a good bit short, but better line. Second one was better distance, not as good a line. Right then, 2 attempts, guys. We've got ourselves a right to left put. Grain is also going right to left, so it does have an effect, particularly as the ball starts to slow down. Like I said on the last, it feels like I feel like a bit more of a player when I take that out. It's just my mindset. My mind works in very mysterious ways, I'll be honest. Okay, come on. We're in again. It's another birdie. I'm back on this. You can see me going between cack-handed and normal. I'm still a bit confused myself, but it's another birdie. It should be 3 in a row, but it's 2 in a row. We've gone back to back. 2 under through 3. We're on course for it. Next hole, we've got a par 5, so we've got another opportunity of birdie, maybe even better. This is possibly the part of the round where I start to get a little bit nervous. I'm on a good score and I've not got the confidence in myself to improve on that score. Instead, I'd rather maybe try and protect that score. But in this format, I don't get that opportunity. I'm gonna go bombs away on the old driver again. Get it as far down that left side as I can, so I've got a line to the green. That's one away. It's probably just slightly left rough. It's not perfect. It's okay though. It's okay. It's certainly not going to cause me any problems. Okay, come on again. Same again. That's possibly a better line actually. So if there's a little speed trap down there that fires it down the fairway, let's hope that's caught it. Then it's in range with 3 wood, eagle. I can see it now. 2 very good tee shots, fairway. I actually thought the first one was in the rough, but it's not. A little bit further up there, we've got another golf ball. And if we just look up to the right hand side, there is a green over yonder, around about 270 yards away. 270 yards. It's doable. Slightly downwind as well actually, which helps. So I'm just going to cut a little 3 wood into this. I can get there. This is exciting. Come on. Worst case scenario, birdie. Best case, albatross. Hopefully an eagle. Oh, I've hit it pin high, but I've just pulled it a touch. It didn't quite have the fade. It's probably pin high left. I'm not going to go for the fade this time now. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive and go a bit more into the middle of the green to the flag. Just tried to carve that last one and just squared the face up to the path and pulled it. Well, I'm consistent. Well, that one's a bit more on the green, I think. Should even just kick right off the slope. Right, I'm pretty sure I've got 1 on the green, but it's going to be a long first putt. Hindsight, should I have just gone straight to the flag with the first ball? Yes, only in hindsight, but I did hit this shot yesterday. Dubai Hills, 240 yards, so I had to take some off it. Hit this big high cut into 6 foot made eagle. It was just the best feeling in the world and I wanted to recreate it. Just didn't manage it, but we've got an eagle putt, I think. Okay, so this first ball was just off the green, pin high, but just off the green. This one, okay. We've got an opportunity. We've got an outside opportunity for eagle. It goes up quite a steep slope. I don't know how easy that is to see on a camera, but it goes up a decent sized slope there. So pace is vital. Right to left, up the hill. Let's get the first one away. Let's be aggressive with the first one, even if it goes a couple of feet past. Go on, get up there. A couple of feet past, he says. 3 foot short. These putts are so difficult. You've got to make sure you still strike it really well. I've hit that really hard. Oh, we've got a bit of work to do. That second one will not be getting used. We're going to be on the first one from about 4 feet, maybe 5. Yeah, second putt, 3. God, it's got about 8 foot past. That was aggressive. Okay. Put that back to kind of where it was. This is huge. We cannot 3-putt this. Worstly thing, we can't 3-putt it twice. We've got 2 attempts on every single time. Tiny little bit left to right. Okay. Should be simple enough, this. Phew. I've got to be honest, there's a sigh of relief, especially after I said it should be simple enough. So, we move to 3 under par through 4 holes. If we par in, we're on for a 33, which is already my best. But I reckon I've got a birdieable par 3 next. It's not the longest, 160. Short par, 2 back-to-back short par 4s, one of which is drivable. Then the difficult 17th and a par 5 finish. Guys, I told you we're doing it today. We're doing it. Okay, so 180 yard par 3 over water. Flag is on the front left side of the green. It's an accessible pin for me as a drawer of the golf ball, but there has been a couple of times where I've left it out to the right and popped it in the old drink. So I'm going to go with that crane in the distance with a light draw. I need all of this club as well, so I've got to make sure I control it and don't lose accuracy when I'm trying to hit it harder. That's missed the green left. That's probably my worst shot of the day, to be honest. It's about 30 yards left. That is by far my worst shot today. I'm tempted just to punch a little 6 in there, but that was such a bad strike. It's not really told me anything. That's better. Go, 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 go. It's on line, it needs to go, it needs to go. Yes. Guys, I will be completely honest, that is a much better shot than I actually thought it was. It didn't even look as close as that from the tee. So, guys, I told you, we could be doing it. This could be going 4 deep, 4 in a row. Very, very nice. Right, now don't get carried away. Don't think ahead too far. There is work to be done. Right, there's not much in this at all. Keep the face square, rotate. Yes! Oh, confident stroke. I'm liking it, I'm loving it, I'm excited. Guys, comment below. Do you think I can go all the way? Is it gonna happen? Is today going to be the day? We're 4 under par. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 holes to go. If I finish as I am now, I hit 32. So I actually need to birdie 3 of the next 4. Whew, actually, sounds hard now. I might need an eagle up the last. Let's see if we can continue on this roll. This is for 5 in a row, this hole, if I can make another birdie. Shortish par 4. Just get this drive away down the fairway. It's quite a dangerous little drive, this. It's not the narrowest, but it's just an awkward shape. Stay on that line, stay on that line. Okay, we've got a few bounces. I think it's in the right rough, but it's all right. I've got to be honest now, that swing was the first one where it felt like I was trying to steer it and not attack it. Felt a little bit nervous, but now, because that ball's in play, I should be able to swing this with a bit more freedom, but that's the sort of thing I want to get away from doing, especially why I hope this series is going to be good. It's a totally different golf swing, different outcome. Same line, but I'm pretty sure they're both fine down there. Yeah, a few bounces, we should be good. Good angle in, the flag looks like it's on the left. Completely accidental, but chances again for birdie. Two very social golf balls here, so that's all right. One felt like it was ripped and one felt like it was steered, but they are as close as they can be. Great, I got 130 downwind to the flag, so I've got a gap wedge. Ball's going to be quite a bit above my feet here, so I'm going to allow for a little bit of shape from right to left. So the kind of telephone mast in the distance, I'm going to try and get it between, halfway between there and the flag with a little bit of the shape, the natural shape of me and the slope. I've pulled it. What's the distance saying? Okay, distance seems like it was decent, but I've pulled that left. Right, let's not make that mistake again. So I'm going to go a bit more at the flagstick pole, the telephone pole this time. That's all over it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I attacked it. First one again, tentative. Second one, attacked it. Okay, one ball was over in the rough. The other ball is just here now. So we've got another attempt. Chance to go 5 in a row. Real crying shame we didn't birdie that 10th hole now, isn't it? Or that first hole. Right, what's this saying? A little bit right to left. Kind of almost slows down as he gets to the hole, so it just starts to go uphill. So I'm only going to go on the edge here. I'm not going to allow for too much. Got it. Oh, wow. That moved so much more than I thought. No way. Right, okay. Hit that really well. It's a good pace of putt as well, as you can see. It's just gone past the hole. Wow, okay. So I've got to go a little bit more out to the right. Got to try and recreate the speed as well there. Oh, guys. Feel for me there. Gutted. It's a par. It's a par, and we stay 4 under. We're going to need to finish birdie, birdie, birdie. And I'll be honest, on the next and the 18th, that's doable. 17 is going to be tough. All right, hole number 16, 340 yard par 4. It's drivable because I can catch the bunker that's just short of the green and it could potentially bound up there. Even if I can't get there, it's going to get close, isn't it? So flag's on the front as well, so if I can get really close to the green, I'm going to be really close to the flag. So I'm going to hit driver as hard and as far as I possibly can. Wasn't the perfect strike, but actually now it's that first ball's gone away, it's going to be fine. It's probably, yeah, there it is, bouncing 20, 30, well, let's say 40 yards short of the green, short right. So I'm going to have a chip. I've got a chip. Just a bit blocky, that one actually. Wasn't smooth, a bit erratic. Let's try it again. Left's not a bad play here, it's a big draw. That's an absolute beaut. Fingers crossed, guys. It's not going to make the green because I'm on the wrong side of it. Yeah. Right, we're coming up to quite a critical part of this vlog now. That's my second drive. Not that short actually, 20 yards, 25 yards. Once it gets the green though, it's going to go slightly downhill towards the flag, but I don't want that to make me too defensive. I'm going to go butterfly grip here, so the right hand's just going to be a lot weaker on the club to help open the face. Helps me get a lot more spin as well. It's a really great way of kind of getting a bit more height and a bit more spin on your wedges. Go in. Oh, that didn't do either, that folks. I caught it a tiny bit thin. That was a good bad one. Right, it's about 6 foot short, that. Needs to be a bit more aggressive now on this one. I need to get a better strike. That was poor. Loads of backspin. Hit it too hard. 2 very poor chips. 2 very poor chips. At such an intense, important part of the day. I did say there were 2 very poor chips, The first one being caught a little bit thin and landing on the front edge with no spin. Got a little bit lucky in regards to the fact that it rolled out quite a lot. So it's not bad. It's actually, well, no, it's not bad. It's actually great because it's worked out as a what would a class as a very good chip. So, or pitch even. Okay, this is to go 5 under. Left edge, right on the edge, dead weight. If it doesn't move, it'll still drop in. Felt like I pushed it a touch, and it kind of felt like it came off the face just a touch to the right as well. Poor putt, that one. Come on. Bit firmer on that one, slightly better strike, and we go 5 under. Phew! I was very nervous on that second putt, I'll be honest. Very nervous. Okay, so we're a birdie and a par away from shooting 30. So not breaking 30, shooting 30. So I do still need to finish birdie, birdie. If I hit the tee shot, it's less than a wedge into the green. There's just a bit of there's just a lot of bunkers up there. But you know what, I've got 2 attempts. Just get a nice smooth one in there first. Perfect, if it stays on that line, it's just perfect. Right, we've got a clear run into the flag. That's just worked out amazing. Just down the fairway, right side of the fairway. Just that nice little swing there. I just hit a little fade when I just try and hit them a bit softer, I just get that little fade, which is bang on. That was a very poor loose one. I just hope I find that one, to be honest. I don't want to lose a golf ball. That was a tired, lazy swing, that last one, but the first one is in play. This honestly might not look like a very difficult hole now because I've hit a great tee shot. I've only got 108 yards left, but there's so many bunkers and long grass around this hole that it does get a little bit scary. Second ball was actually okay, it was just in the rough there, just short of the wasteland. 108 yards downwind, it's got a little punchy 54 degree. So now we've got a great chance of birdie. It's a bit of a pull shot. Oh wow. To be honest with you guys, I've hit that so soft. I've taken way too much off it. 108 yards is not too dissimilar to my full shot. I hit it 114 or so with the full shot. So that was poor. That was a very, very poor shot. Bit of a mental breakdown, that one, really. Just gonna hit this one a bit more full now, a bit more of a better stance and get more ready for the shot. It's on line. Well, guys, that is literally on line with the flag. I need to clear all that up, that's a mess. It's on line with the flag. It looked sensational. Anything would look sensational compared to that first attempt. Come on, come on. Right, if you'd give me a 6-foot putt on the 17th for birdie, I'd have been absolutely ecstatic. Right, come on. This is massive. Right to left, bit of grain helping that way as well. Oh, didn't really move that much, did it? Right, we are going to need 2 attempts at this putt. Come on now. That's a decent putt, to be fair. It's where I kind of said as well. Right, same pace, but just a little bit more on the lip of the hole. Yes, 2 attempts. We did it though. Oh, guys, we're 6 under. We're 6 under par. Birdie up the last for a 29. Right, final hole. This is a legitimate eagle chance. It's a par 5. It's reachable in 2. If I can get my tee shot going, there's a tent in the distance that was the scoring tent for the DP World Tour Championship last week. If I can get it on that line and bombed, I can reach in 2 with probably like a 4-iron. Thank you. All right, 2 fantastic drives up the last hole. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have, because as you can probably imagine, for me, making all these birdies has been bloody fantastic. The goal in the future is to be able to make it all with one ball. Now, I don't expect to be able to shoot 29, if I'm being perfectly honest. 7 under par for 9 holes would be absolutely ridiculous. But what this has done, I've gone through a few different emotions where I got a bit defensive a couple of holes later, then ended up making a par in the end, and then made a bird, and then gone back-to-back birdies, and birdied a hole I wasn't expecting to birdie. And now I've got a birdie down the last to shoot 29, and I hit a bomb drive because it was a par 5, it's a bit more open, I know where I'm going, I'm confident, I just bashed it down there. So I've got a 189 to the flag, which distance-wise is probably a very hard 6-iron at the moment. It's slightly uphill, and the flag's at the back. So I'm going to go with the 6-iron, because even if I hit the middle of the green, 2-putt birdie, happy days. Ball slightly going to be above my feet. I hit a draw, so there's a bunker up the right hand side. We're going to go back towards where that scoring intent was off the tee, and just let the ball just drift from right to left. And you know what? If I think I've hit a really good shot, I might just go to the 5-iron and be a little bit more aggressive. The issue with the 5 is it does bring in the over the back, which I don't really need. Right, so I'm going to go straight at that bunker, little shape from right to left, full powered 6-iron. Hopefully it's the one. I've caught it a little bit toe side. It's on line. Hope it goes. Right, I've got one ball on the green. I actually think this is the right club. I don't need a 5-iron, but I do need to hit it a little better than that. It's a little tiny bit toe side of centre. So I need a little bit more of I need a better strike to get this flying all the way back there. Oh, I pulled it. Back bunker on the left. That was the right flag. Right, sorry, it was the right distance. Wrong execution of direction, but one is on the green. Okay, the second 6-iron was long. It would have been over the back. It was such a good strike, but it would have been over the back. First one, miss hit, is on the green, but as you can see, it's quite a long way away. That one's not hard enough. Oh, it is. Stop there. Stop there. Oh, yes! I actually misread that, you know. It moved a little bit from right to left as it was going down. Right. Okay, the birdie's in. I feel like I'm on a victory lap. 29's a guarantee. This for 28. Can you believe I've left it short? Oh, carbon copy of the first one. But, guys, that is 29 shots. 29 strokes, back 9, scramble albeit, but the feeling of all those birdies is fantastic. Right, onwards and upwards from here. We can do that every time. We can get better, feel more comfortable being under par, take away some of those kind of negative steery shots that I did hit, but I can start learning to convert more as well. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do hit the like, and please follow all my social media platforms and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because there's so much more to come from a fantastic Jumeirah Golf Stakes. Thank you very much.